The Radical BAM Cruiser. Flagship of the Radical BAM has limited space for weapons, but it's equipped to safely smash into enemy ships, then eat them. So we got some lads over here: free mantis, mechanic, human soldier, human medic. We get 2 guns and 3 drones, and we mainly have a whole bunch of fuel and then the shipvor ram. Signature combat augment of the Radical BAM lets you ram the enemy multiple times for solid damage and free repairs from the debris. Warning: your ship or crew may suffer. Use fuel. Full power uses more. Emergency generator and fuel conserver can't apply. The ship was built around the locked version that survives full power use. Also gives 9% faster shield recharge and chance to ignore hull damage. So we're just gonna keep poking people with this stuff. We have 385 engines, and boy howdy, we're gonna use them. One of the things we have is the expanded inventory, so I can now hold more things, because we keep adding more augments and I can never hold them because like there's 3 that I want and I don't want to touch any of the other ones. So we now have slightly expanded augment storage, which it should be interesting to have. We do need to, I mean, I guess I can go ahead and open up that fuel crate for $10. Need to match cat, and I think I have a mod that says you do want to have this beacon installed. So you're just gonna hurt me, aren't you? No, free man. Look at that free man. It's the one free man. All right, in terms of actual combat abilities, we have a single pierce heavy, which will carry us all the way to the exit guard. That's not too terrible. And we have the overconserver, which is just kind of, it's just kind of here, frankly. The colony just, it sucks, frankly. Also, is this a button? Promotion poster. Get your new innovative system of choice for free today. So you must possess one of the standard systems already, including systems such as shields, medbay, or clone bay. Corresponding system, barring special cases, will be removed to make space for a new innovative one. The offer applies once per shipping captain. Additional offers: system expander. I have that. I can also just install a bonus slot. So this weakens the hull integrity at the expense. Okay, yeah, no, we get an extra slot for our systems, but then we lose 1/3 of our max health. Check my eligibility. I install a blade of armor or infusion bay. I have no idea what the infusion bay is, so yes. If you have a new system, you only have 1 slot left. This finish begin work. Oh, and fleet doubled. Refitting your ship, it shortly finishes. The established work quota done. Pleasure doing business. What did that actually do? Good question. What did that actually do? I don't know if that actually gave me. It didn't really seem like it replaced anything. This dude is just #1 soldier. That is still just a regular med bay. You know what? I don't know. I assumed that like I've already received my promotional offer. Yeah, I have to possess one of the standard systems. See, it's supposed to remove that system and then add a new system. Okay, well, it might not work on. Where do I have this in the load order real quick? I have this. Hold on. Let me. I know we just got a guy. Let me change my load order real quick, because I'm thinking that because this mod is after Lily's, it doesn't work. I would like to try Lily's mod, so we are going to very quickly look at my load order. I'm going to move Lily's innovations after the radical sector. There we go. That, yeah, radical sector probably should be like towards the top, along with Eschaton, EMV, FTL, Old Guard. But temporal mastery is probably down at the bottom. Elders additions. Put that in the middle. Yeah, we'll do that. Nodder, hello. I have many mods. Yeah, it's better to check in the start than in the middle. Yeah, we're trying to see just how much stuff I can put in this FTL before it explodes. Yeah, I installed EMV because I decided, I was like, you know what, there's a whole bunch of mods that I just really haven't touched on. So I'm going to install all of them. And just see what filters out. Alright, and then back to here. I haven't touched on it yet. It's been installed. I think you can find stuff. I don't think we found any yet. But because we've been doing Eschaton stuff. Yeah, we've been doing this. So I've had this installed for like a week, I think, maybe a week. I don't think I ran into anything for it. But I'm wanting to do the radical cruiser was my plan for today because it's very goofy. And also, I assume it's working. Look at these weird things now. I've got additional weird icons everywhere. That seems right. That wasn't there before. I don't think. Moment EMV content as far as ships go are tied to the big ship chain. Yeah, at some point I'm just gonna have to actually play through them. Same thing with the old guard, where you just kind of have to play through the things. I gotta play through all these at some point. Is it just to get to Sector 5? Okay, yeah, it is good to Sector 5 for these. I mean, they're neat looking ships. It's just, I installed so many. And then, I'm not sure if we're gonna be playing any of these ships anytime soon. I just kind of wanted to have more races. There was another mod I looked at, that added in dwarves. Because it was like based on a D&D campaign, but I think it changed how weapon calculations worked to make everything have like an extra dice roll or something. So I did not install that for fear that would break everything. ENC. Maybe the alt rebel cruiser or get to sector 5 with... Oh, okay, I see. So I can play as a bunch of regular ships too. Spook chaser. Okay, yeah, I can play with like all kinds of random regular cruisers. Actually, is this all random cruisers? I think it might be. Well, no, this one's went with the alt rebel cruiser, which I think is maybe one of these. I don't actually know the names of these. This one, I don't even know how to unlock. This one is just win with this one. Well, get their sector 8. Radical Scorch Cruiser. There's a lot of neat mods. I am a little afraid because I don't think there's a great way to tell if a mod is updated for the current version of Multiverse. So I was just trying to find out when Multiverse 5.5 came out and then just any mod after that time. So here's hoping. Anyway, let's see. Will this actually work? We'll grab our hat, we'll click our beacon, we'll just get $8. It's not a dude, but that's okay. And I get my free promotional offer because I'd like to install the infusion bay. Not adding a new system, fleet build for a jump. Okay. Oh my god, there's all kinds of things in here. What is all this? It's like little syringes. Is there like a description? Generates infusions over time. Crew entering the room will pick up and carry the infusion if one is available. The infusions carried by crew can be activated at a later time. Oh. Like portable medkits? Also, real quick. B ship chain. Essentially, it's set of 24 ships to unlock the next one on the chain. You either have to get to sector 5 with that one for it, or win with 3 ship slots before it. When I get to the end of the chain quickly, you can just win with cruisers to skim ahead. There's also a few special quests. Ship unlocks for doing specific quests at specific multiverse, or with a specific quests as specific multiversified cruisers. Interesting. Okay. And that's good to know. I'll have to go through them at some point. At some point, I will definitely do all of that. I mean, it depends. We might do one of them today if this if this ship ended up being like cracked and we're done in no time. Anyway, let's look at this real quick. Activate the carried reconstruction infusion. Grants 0.85 combat damage resistance, health regeneration, movement speed for the duration, 45% heal, 14 seconds of sickness. This gives extra damage for 5 seconds. Makes you sick for a while. Activate the carry gaseous. Grants immunification to suffocation, fire, mind control immunity. Same ship teleportation, but combat damage is reduced. And that infusion is currently locked. Next update for EMV is going to be real fun, though. I've been working on it. It's good to hear. Double the length of the ship chain to 48 ships. See, this is why we can play this every single Saturday until the end of time. It's because you crazy lads, you keep making more things. Kind of crazy. So I should have like my guys run through this room, right? Is that how this works? I need to have Jim come into this room and grab. Yep, gotta stab him with one of those. There you go. I was gotta come in here and like grab an item. That's really neat. Excuse me, everyone come to the med bay or the drug rehab center. Oh, I only get 4, so this guy doesn't get a med kit. He doesn't need one. You know what? The medic probably doesn't actually need a med kit, but yeah, whatever. All right, so are you a health person too? No, you repair the system. Okay, you almost certainly want to be in either weapons or shields. You don't want to be on the other side of this dude, because yeah, you're gonna damage. You can be drones. Medical man could be here. I really don't like the fact. You know what? No, you're pilot. You're gonna be pilot because no one has to walk into that room, and we could just vent it. I'd rather have someone else be weapons. I don't know. Gun guy can't hold his own. That's one thing. Outside the ship chain, we also have the MVP MC sector, which is a little half-baked, so I treat it with a grain of salt. MV's main point is supposed to be that renegades are a very mistreated faction in base, so multiverse, so it aims to make the renegades more important and give them a more important faction, or more proper faction. Yeah, it's kind of weird that you have all these ships, like all the renegade ships, and you never see really any renegades anywhere ever. And our boys are stocked up, chalked up. I think we send it. I could cut my hull in half. Like how much? I have 2 systems. I cut my hull to 1/3 for funsies. No, because I'm gonna be ramming people, and I'm gonna need health to do that. My bones will be brittle, and that seems like a bad idea. Use store, yes. Ram the enemy for repairs. All right. If you want to do this, ram the enemy ship. High chance to repair your ship. Warning, may go wrong. Is at full power. Can't ram again until the next jump. Needs 7 seconds. Yes, using no fuel. Oh, it's gonna ask me like every 14 seconds if I want to hit him again, isn't it? Max charges 10 charges a second. Okay, so it won't recharge more than 2 unless I have more power in there. Barely it's a base multiverse. Just guys with guns that aren't syndicate mercs, which I find really annoying. Oh, there goes. Well, you know what? I'm not gonna be able to stab anyone because they don't. That's unfortunate. Shoot this. Okay. Let's go. As a result, wait. This result on your ship, 65% good chance. Barely managed to hit the enemy, dealing 2 damage. Oh, okay. So it's here's how much damage you did, and you now have a 65% chance of good. Okay, I got minor hull repair. All right, we go again for free. We just keep sending it. I don't remember. Is it possible for people can have two things, right? Let's go. 3 damage. Sophia is dead. All right. Wait, Sophia's not even dead. That's a lie. I am still getting beat up though. Hey, could you combust to give me my shields back, please? Thanks. Was Sophia being dead a lie? Why do I still have Sophia? You know, things were going so well until literally the second round. $17. The store is open. Smashing missiles, particle pin, nothing. Stimulant bomb would be very funny. Very dumb, but very funny. Why do I have a list for mysterious crew? why are they mysterious? Houston railguns. I don't know why why are they mysterious? Hide your ship with layer armor that absorbs damage for the hull does, and slowly repairs at higher levels grant more armor. Dedicated targeting core. Locks on rooms on the enemy ship. Locked on rooms are more likely to be targeted by drones. Always have visibility, and projectiles aimed at them have bonus accuracy. That's pretty good, actually. Big old Cura update. Yeah, I did see one of my... I think one of the mods I have installed lets me randomly fight Cura. It's like, oh, I added 10 guns, and also you can fight Cura in Sector 1 if you want. I think I installed that mod. I'm not sure which one it was. I looked at a lot of different mods. I'm not gonna buy anything, mainly because I have 0 money. I'm a very poor boy. Can't do much of anything. Also, I have very hold on, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, we got time to go to the supply beacon. I'm worried about this thing. I'm worried about my crew just falling into space. I didn't realize that was an option. You were also planning on implementing the ability to fight Cure Sector 1. I wish I knew which mod it was I was looking at that says, by the way, you can now fight Cure in Sector 1. It was like just a random addition to a list of things. It's like, oh yeah, you can you get this gun, and also you can fight Cure in Sector 1 if you really want to. Let's see, what one was I looking at? I don't think it was this one. Nope. Nope. Not universal threats. Why didn't I get Lily's Beam Emporium? I got Lily's all the other stuff. Not Darkest Desire. It's a small mod, definitely. Here's the D&D mod I didn't install. It's not gonna be Piracy's Poggers. I don't know. It probably doesn't matter all that much. I just thought it was very, very odd, and it would be probably like, what happens if you have 2 different events that let you fight the same person? I guess the last one overrides the first one, right? That seems like how that would work. I did not install the mod that gives me Comic Sans. Probably a mistake. I probably should have installed that, to be honest. Oh well, I have no idea where it is. Attack the pirates? Sure. Ram. Can I like... It just says we ram at full power. I'm just gonna... Like, it feels like I could upgrade this in some way. I'm not sure how I would do that. Okay, this guy can't hurt me. I'm just gonna ram over and over and just see what happens. Yeah, let's go. 65, well, it's always a 65% good chance. 2 hull repair. Tell me your secrets, Ram. Let's go. 65%. May Lily is gone, it says. What's more, someone close to the victim has lost all trust and now turns to violence. And then the... okay. Now, I'm not gonna say... It seems like not the greatest trade in the world. But, 3 damage for the loss of all of your crew. It's maybe not the best thing ever. I could be wrong. Maybe that is, in fact, some of the best trade deals in the world. Just probably not. What do you mean? I was thinking it was bugged initially. I was like, it's fine. I'll just ignore it because it's bugged, right? I didn't lose Sophia. I don't know, maybe Sophia like clawed her way back into the ship. Yeah, it went from well made to extremely questionable. Can I like upgrade it some way? Like it said with the proper control system. There's some way to like upgrade this thing to make it so I don't, explode? Unless we just upgrade some of my engines or something, maybe? Upgrade the fusion bay. By referring to mind control, there's gotta be some way to where, like, what's the point if I do 2 damage and then I lose a crew? I guess if it started with a clone bay, maybe, but it started with a med bay. It seems insane to me that, like, one of the default things is you just lose your crew. Hold on, this mouse, give me my mouse back. I'm actually curious enough that I want to pop open the this stuff. I want to see. Let me put this on the desktop. I don't think I can open it from here. Fish step. Open this with Notepad++. Is this gonna be the right thing? No. I mean, kind of, but no. Okay, yeah, I know these files don't exist anymore. Get out of here. About events.xml. Gonna look for the word RAM. Before RAM. RAM. But there's something about a police station? Yes, indeed. Thank you for your cooperation. What? There's so many yes, indeeds. Thank you for your cooperation. Okay, so it's not here. I think it's gonna be in this. No, this is all commented out. That's weird. Why is there so much commented out in this file? Let me use hyperspace, would it? There's the loading the Lua. There's all the ships. Nope, it's none of those. Still continuing this run. I'm gonna try. I believe that we could do it. I just want to know. I want to know what the odds are. That's my main event right now. Is like, hey, is it even worth attempting to ram? Because I think if I ram things, ram the enemy for repairs. Okay, yeah, here we go. Give me that ram. Find this real quick. Find next. Okay, so you can ram them, and it can use 1 to 2 fuel, but 2 fuel didn't work, so it's now limited to 1. Okay, interesting. Just give me the list. What is the list? Full power. Can't ram again. Timer starts. Timer's full. Timer ends. Ram attack outcomes. Okay, there's... there are 4 good and 2 bad, looks of it, for the attack outcome. And then full power on the enemies don't need to be set. That's full power outcome. Full power outcome is always good in terms of attack. So if I were to, when I smack him, this is a very weird run. My man just sits there like smacking his keyboard. So we whack him, right? And Repel part of the ship dealing 3 damage. So you do 3 damage. You could do 4 damage, 5 damage, 6 damage. This is full power, by the way. So really, you could do 3, 4, or 5 with the regular ram, and then full power is 6, 7, or 8. And then once that hits, it comes back at you. Wait, what? Oh, there's also bad ones. So the bad ones would be the 2 damage. Bad ones would be 3 damage. So I hit the bad ones, I think, both times. And then total good is yes, perfect. There are 15 good results and 8 bad results. So the good results are you get 1 health. The 2 health, 3 health, 4 health. Then the bad results are your engine's light on fire. Your engines take 1 damage. You take... Wait, no. I think you gain 2 health, take 2 damage to engines. Take 1 damage to engines, and then 2 random hull damage to any room. You lose a crew, which is you take 1 damage to engines, 1 damage to another room, then you take a breach, and then you gain 1 health for some reason. And you do need mind control to stop the random person from complaining. I think I got the worst outcome possible. See, this one is you take 1 damage to engines, 1 damage to, and then 3 breaches. Yeah, out of all these, like it's 8 and 15, right? And I hit the worst one twice. I hit the lose a crew and then lose a crew and then lose a second crew back to back. So like not great odds, like probably a 0.2% chance or something like that to hit that, or not 0.2, but probably 2%, like 2.5. I don't think I can. What in the world is this? Why in? Now, I mean, I guess technically this is some, like, I want to show you some lines of text real quick. Hold on, let me, do I have notepad still? I probably don't have notepad. Let's do this. I know this is a very exhilarating. I'm sorry. I'm learning. And I'm also laughing a little bit. All right. Notepad. Here's what I was looking at, by the way. Here's all the nonsense. Like here's just all the events. So there's 16 good options. We got 3, 5, so various things. Never really hits. Like it looks like full power is the only thing that really gets you anywhere. So maybe we'll just be doing full power every single time. I think the fuel conserver was a trap. But more importantly, and I don't know too much, but like there's got to be a better way, right? Like, surely? Surely there's got to be a better way to light a room on fire? I mean, maybe. I just think it's really funny that there's like 500 lines of light fire. I'm not sure what this does besides light a fire, but it's... Sorry, there's gunfire out there? Or a loud truck, one of the two. Either way, not too concerned. But yeah, there's it's just so many lines of of start fires. It just really struck me as funny. I have no idea what that's for. I know there's a ship that's about fires, so maybe that's what it is. All right, now that we've had our little break, let's actually see if we can try and like claw this back. Vault Hunter, welcome to something. Oh, it is certainly something. You know it's good. We're 47 minutes into the stream, and I am like what, three jumps from the start. Oh, this guy actually has good guns for once, but I don't have enough money to buy anything. Unless I want to, you know what, I could buy another Pierce Heavy. You know what, I actually need, I literally need anything for the exit guard. That's coming up very soon. I guess we'll see, you know, let's see if I actually install the mod that lets me fight Kira for some reason. I did not install the mod that makes me fight Kira, so it's a different mod. It was not one of the ones I grabbed. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, we, so this ship is about ramming, but it's, okay, so this ship, you ram people over and over with it. And there is, let's see, it was like, what, 6 and 18? So there's 24 different outcomes. 2 of them are crew lost. I hit that twice in 4 rams. So I had 5 crew a little while ago. It's I'm not really sure about the whole crew loss thing. That one just seems kind of rough. So one of them is crew loss, and the other one's crew loss plus a second crew loss because Jimmy gets upset that you killed one of your crew. I am gonna hit him with full power though. Alright, we gotta wait 7 seconds. But on the right side, we have some heavy pierces. You, I guess? Yeah, full power. We hit for the critical 8. 8% chance. Okay, and it gives me a free gun. Alright. You know, frankly, swings and roundabouts. Absurd swings and roundabouts. Yeah, that is the 2 outcomes I want. Lose half my crew and gain a free gun. Alright, you are going to inject meth directly into your eyeballs. Go for it, Jim. Do it. Storm Cannon Mark II as well. So I guess he's gonna be thick, so he can't do much until he waits 20 seconds or something like that. Okay. New syringe. I'm not sure how effective that was. It only lasts for 5 seconds. He does heal a little bit when he injects that though, so it's not worthless. We're gonna go free Mantis, and I'm gonna try and get some more free lads. Because if my ship is just going to be constantly hemorrhaging crew, I require a warrior. I need my finest of warriors. They're here literally just to act as like meat shields because I need at least one person to live. Full power to engines. Full power. See, I assume this won't make him fix that, but we'll try. No. It did not do that. Full power. We hit him for another 8. We broke open a drone crate. Oh, he's just dead, by the way, and also 6 drones. Oh, silly me for thinking that I should... That's not immunity to same ship teleportation. He gains teleportation after injecting himself with that drug. That's kind of impressive. You go find like a little bit of street heroin and suddenly you gain superpowers. Queen Spider. Oh, the Queen would be great if I can make sure she doesn't, you know, die. That's my concern. I think I just keep buying fuel and then gambling on... I just keep gambling. Ram. Full power. Yes. I'm just gonna say that first option, the ram for 1 damage or whatever, remove that. Bad. No. Only the full power. Gamble. 9 unique die for unique steal. Oh, really? Alright. Massive 6 damage. His guns are just destroyed. And I get health. I'm at full health anyway, but who cares? Imagine if you will, someone's opinion on a device can 180 so quick. All it takes is the full power ram. Clearly, hold on. Let me go look real quick. This full power ram. Are there any downsides? That's a good question. Are there any downsides? Literally no. No. I'm pretty sure this is only ever positive. All right, full power. Okay, 6 damage, and it's another free gun. Hold on, I think we may have discovered a little bit of a concern here. Oh yes, I have become the ion printer facility. Is this always an ion cannon? You hit for big damage. It's probably like self outcome, right? Yeah, own outcomes. Let me see what that is. In terms of damaging, like actually hitting them, it's always no hit final files. That's wrong. It's always full power own outcomes 16. Oh no, there are a couple bad ones. Hold on. Let me look at the bad ones. It's always big damage when you hit them though. Okay, so one outcome is you take 1 damage to engines. Another bad outcome is you take 2 damage. And then the third bad outcome is you take 5 random damage? I think you take 5 random damage, but then gain 3 health. You can't lose a crew with full power ramming. Full power ramming doesn't lose crew. Okay, so for good for this one, I don't know why. Like, why am I not just showing you? Okay, so here's the full power bad outcomes. You can either, I think this just nothing happens. I think you take a breach to engines. Not bad considering. This one, I think it's take 1 damage, take 1 damage to a random room, and then you don't actually, you get 1 health back, I think. So you lose like, 1 damage total. Would a clone bay work on this ship? Yeah, it does. But I installed the needle thing because I want to try it. And then the critical bad is 1 damage to engines, 2 damage to a random room, and then more like random stuff, and then health back. So, I mean, not terrible considering comparatively, right? There are 4 bad ones and 16 good ones for full power, and like good ones is get 8 health, heal, and then get like $30. And oh yeah, wait. Oh yeah, look at this. This is pretty good. Get $175. I mean, I don't see any issues with that one, frankly. Get a random $175, really? Why am I not gambling on this? Fuel crate. Oh sweet. I get 45 scrap and up to 10 fuel. This is just fuel reward. Ammo crate gives you missiles and stuff. This one gives you missiles. Drone part crate. Drone parts. A backup weapon in a crate. Also, this random weapon. This has to be. Is this in this anywhere, or is this in a different? That's in a different file. That's got to be just like an ion cannon, because that's what we've gotten twice now. Wherever this list is, which it's not gonna be any of those. That would just be in events, I think. I think that's usually like just an events kind of thing. This in here now? No. Be in blueprints, maybe? Nope. All right, I'm not really sure where that's auto blueprints. Auto blueprints. Oh, okay. So no, we did get lucky to get ion twice. So yeah, auto blueprints. Thank you for the notes. Yeah, it's marked as a link. Let me go to autoblueprints.com and I can get car parts from there. Okay. So officially, I think we've gone into nonsense territory. Also, Void War weapon. 2 power, 17 seconds, shoots 4 bullets. I mean, we could use it, I guess. It's 2 power for 4 bullets. It's just slow. I think I'm gonna stick with my current stuff. What am I? No, I can do damage up to no. I can only do damage up to 2 shield bubbles, which is extremely concerning. Now I think about it, like that's actually pretty bad. Would not want to gamble on worrying about what if they have 3 shield bubbles. That can happen. Or they have like a drone. Yeah, let's do this. I'm gonna sell some of these drone parts since I, suddenly have so many. You have trash. Trash enough to start killing me. Sell all of this, even if I did just buy that at Pierce Heavy. I will say this. This has been quite the nonsense. And to be fair, that's what I signed up for. I was like, I would like to make my run nonsense. And I definitely got it. 7 damage straight to shields. And I get 3 missiles at $13. Oh, yeah. I did not. Mentally it did not even hit the old brain center that I had $261. But you're 100% right. Let me get that recovery arm. We are going to be using, I'm gonna have to just go to every store and buy fuel. That's the thing we gotta buy. Yes, except the slave, Carlson. Carlson, welcome aboard. You are yet another man who shall be sent to the aces. I'm actually out of syringes. You don't get one. Store, please. Scan my ID. Let's salvage a little bit. I want to actually get these. So hold on. Buy all of this real quick. Engage in combat. Probably not you, Jim. You're gonna make everyone die. You can fix this, actually. Look, I know we're kind of just a smidgen, just a little bit. Okay, everyone did use their syringes. Okay. I think I used the syringes and they picked them back up immediately. Was my issue there. Anyway, I know we're kind of just a smidgen doing some clowning on the ram ship. But I do enjoy it. I like the concept, good concept. Bad balancing, I think. I think anything that you want to use multiple times, like theoretically, right? Theoretically, because of my limited weapons, what I'm supposed to do is use the low power, the low power one over and over, and weaken the enemy, then hit him with a big thing for a finisher. Losing all those crew is really bad. That's not particularly great in my little opinion. I think instead probably shouldn't lose crew like that. Or hear me out. Feel free. Let me lose the crew. Start the ship with a clone bay. It started with a med bay, and that's the issue. If it started with a clone bay, then like all the sins are absolved. That's just me though. Yeah, there's all kinds of like, look at all these things. I don't even want to look at them right now because we already have one. I'd like to, stretch out my nonsense. I don't want to just burn through all of it right now. I'm gonna buy a battery backup. Battery backup. And then I think I need to buy battery level 2. Oh my, why does this go up to 8? Somehow this has gone very high. I don't think I want any of these guns or any of these things. I think we're fine here. I want to come over here and install internal upgrade. Battery. Um, solar battery surge over 8+%. Oh, oh, that's what mod's adding that? I need the mod that tells me what mods a mod is from. Oh yeah, Twitch with its ads. It's the main issue you have with Twitch is your two options are you have ads every 30 minutes, or you start every stream with like 3 minutes of ads. Like you can pre-roll all the ads. But like if I click onto a Twitch stream and I have to sit there and watch ads for 3 minutes before I can even see the dude, I'm not sticking around for 3 minutes. So like really my only option is also, there goes all my fuel. To do the 30-minute random increments, because otherwise no one would ever stick around. I know I definitely don't want to. Like, oh, is that a neat person on Twitch? Let me go see what they're doing. I gotta watch 35 ads for mac and cheese. No thanks. Go do something else instead. Another 30-second ad break. It's about right. Thank you, Twitch. Yeah, like, it gives me a rough timer saying, like, here's when your ads start, but I find that's not even, like, remotely true. Because it said it ran ads, like, 8 minutes ago, according to this timer. Which I'm like, I don't think that's true. Also, if I want to remove one ad segment, one 30-minute ad segment, I could manually run 1.5 minutes worth of ads, which I'm not doing. Like, no thank you. No thank you. All right. See, I bought the emergency generator because I thought that'd be used for this one. Oh, that was not the case. The game, it betrayed me. I am fed up with this world. See, like, I don't like. Well, I'm just saying the bouncing is maybe a little lopsided. I just got 200 scrap. I'm in sector 2. I mean, oof, ouch. I'm gonna go buy a lifetime supply of shield upgrades after this. So I'm not worried. The guy did have a halberd. I have to somehow fuel my crippling fuel addiction. But other than that, $22, 1 fuel. Thank you, civilians, for the 1 fuel. Very thoughtful. Let's go to this store and buy more fuel. Oh, did I see? Hold on. No. Let me go look. Ooh. Hold on. I'm like in one. Hold on. And then it's this one, right? Yep, this one. 1. I like this guy. I know he's just a ship that's missing a chunk out of him, like this little chunk here. But it makes me think it looks like a completely different thing. Like it's like a weird mystical weapon where you know your fingers like hold on like this. You're grabbing it like this, right? It just looks cool. Also, I just like the blue on this, the white bluish. Big fan of that. I see this socialization. I like this color scheme. It's a good color scheme. The like ethereal blue. I feel like there's an old Xbox game that it kind of reminds me of with people with like glowy bluish eyes. Is it the one that was free? I don't remember. Not entirely sure. I mean, okay. So on one hand, one hand, right? You have all this nice socialization, which is, you know, it's hold on, where? I'm already lost. Sorry, my I think my joke is going to falter because I'm pretty sure I closed the window. Yeah, no, my window's closed. Oh, and I don't remember where it was. It was like, just events. No, I have events open. Events ships. I have no idea what file we were in earlier. I don't think it was hyperspace, was it? No, it's not hyperspace. I was gonna make a joke about there should be about 700 lines of start fire in here somewhere. But I closed that file down and I don't know where it is. So, you know, that's real nice and neat. You could use a couple more start fire in this room. I'd say that's definitely something I would do. Like, okay, well, I have an idea. I need to do X. I'm not really sure how to do X, but I know how to, like, bootleg it. I'll just do the bootleg. It'll be fine. Riot's brute force hacking tools built in temporal field. All crew members on the ship, whether hostile or friendly, have their axe speed and metabolism accelerated by 100%. That's kind of crazy. It just means at all times my ship is running at 2x speed. Find that right now. Has a really big gun. Also, yeah, I do have to show this on stream just because, like, no one's gonna know in the 2 months when I actually post this. Big gun, very large gun. I do need to buy out all of this fuel. We ignore these because, again, I want to save those for later. Cloaking, I can't because I just... This dude's name is Bedlump. Excuse me? It could be bigger. Can I... you know what? I had to open this to paint. I was gonna... Nope, that's just snipping it. I don't think I have a stretch. I can crop it. I can crop it the other direction. I can't stretch it. Sorry. That joke has also faltered. This is the worst stream. This is actually the worst stream I've ever done. Send in Jim. I get a shield smasher. A strange laser that fires bolts with which can temporarily cripple shielding. It takes 1 power 12 seconds, 30% accuracy, and it crushes? It applies crush. I assume that just turns their shields off. Crush intensity 60%. I don't know what do you mean by... I didn't play enough Void War. I don't think I use that. I need to get a bunch of, like, attack drones is what I need to do. If I want to have any chance of... Oh, hey, fuel. Yes, thank you. If I want to have any chance of winning this run, I need Alder's Editions. That was from Alder's Editions? Really? That looked like a Void War gun. I am but a fool. I need my fuel directly into my veins, please. Yeah, medical supplies. Yeah, I'll take a medical bomb. Ram, yes. Anyway, it's this dude. This dude sucks. Hate this dude. Ram them. Piloting's down. $45 in hull repair. Anyway, I like the idea behind this ship. It's a neat idea. I do think it needs some balancing. It needs some balance patches, definitely. because it's like I really shouldn't be able to gamble and get. Okay, you're not fixing that anytime this year. I shouldn't be able to get one double crew loss in the very first jump and also $200. I mean, I could if you wanted to make it gambling based, but this is not the ship to make it gambling based. There's really no reason that I'm gambling on this thing. See, in my mind, my thought process was I would show up and it would be, oh, I just keep ramming the enemy ship and I get a little bit of health back, and I ram the enemy ship, I get a little bit of health back, and that was the whole thing. We were just gonna keep ramming them over and over. And it was all about making my ship tanky. But instead, it's now about how much fuel can I guzzle? Yeah, I'll stay in guard. I'll get a heavy disruptor and I'll fight a man, and because that's just more chances for fuel. Oh, you're right. Let me buy some more fuel. I'm gonna sell that. Big ion can. I'm just gonna sell that and that. And that. Epson, Williams. You have. Firefly's not terrible, with the 4 bullets and all that. More interested in drones. You don't have any drones. You got cloaking. Might as well. Anyway, I think like one of my issues is it doesn't make much sense that the weaker, safer RAM has the it's the only one that has the option of losing crew. Like it's got objectively worse things. I don't know why I would want to do the smaller RAM, because it just seems like it's always the wrong decision. Please. Thank you. He is dead. I need to get rid of this heavy pierce. I need to get the flat can, I think. I can't use it just yet, but I need bullet. That did sell for $30. That's pretty good. Demand an explanation. Try and talk him out of it. Oh no, it's combat. See, combat's good. Combat has. I'm just sitting here and I'm gambling. I got a 5% chance of gaining 200 smackleroonies. How could I say no? Full power. Okay, there go all their guns and a bunch of drone parts. So, why do I have? I'm not sure if I understand this one entirely. It's like I click it, right? Is it just whoever I have selected, and if I click it again, it's everybody? Is that how that works, maybe? Perhaps? Mayhaps? Hey, you know what? Jimmy actually gets to learn a little bit for once in his life. Okay, you are gonna come down here and grab another syringe. There you go. And you're gonna come back up here, and then you're gonna be immune to suffocation for a little bit. And he's dead? He's dead. Perfect. I really need to get my guns online, but, you know, that's a start. Also, another free medic. Oh, look at that. Perfect. He gets to be shield guy then. You get to be doors or something. Hey, that OT back? Thank you. One more image for... Hold on. Full power should have the risk of major system damage or like 1 or 2 to every system. Yeah, like, full power should be the risky but highly rewarding option. And low power should be the non-risky but consistent option. And it seems to be the opposite. Low power has a higher chance of bad outcomes. And most of the good outcomes aren't good enough. Whereas, you know, full power is mostly good outcomes for very little bad outcomes. You got that. Hold on, I gotta close this. I closed down my... I really wish that Windows didn't have 2 snip tools now. There's 2 separate snip tools. Also, you gotta look at the pleasure injectors. This is just the drug stream. Root effects on killing enemy crew, plus movement speed, damage, suffocation resistance for 3 seconds. Or 6 seconds, it stacks to 3. That's pretty good. You stab somebody and like they get stronger for the next one. Be good for fighting like spiders or termites or something. Is this the drug stream? The drug stream has drug bots. Perfect. But like, why is it transplantation A? Be gone. You are gone from this universe. Also, I'm going to both of these stores because I want to just buy all the fuel. Excuse me, I'd like to peruse for some fuel, please. Thank you. I don't really have anything to sell. Do you have I can't afford the combat drone. I'm just gonna have to not buy the combat drone. I think it's more important that the only bots we like are the Ingies and the morphs. Are morphs bots? I guess one kind of them is kind of bots. I mean, regular morphs I don't think are bots. I think they're goo. Oh, there's the pre-particle. The cube ones? I think the cube ones are... Oh, there's merchant beacon. I could just buy fuel whenever I want. You're right. I should buy merchant beacon and just buy fuel whenever I want. I think the cubes are... No, they're robots. Because you have to pour gasoline on one of them to turn it on. So, yeah, it's definitely robots. You could say that Zoltan are kind of robot-y in terms of they're made out of energy. That's kind of artificial. Devastating 7 damage to his clone bay. Also, quick repairs, didn't really need it. You are just going to... Really, you're not going to accomplish much of anything in there, Jim. Your friend is... Oh my god. It's so much damage. I need to be out of this room already. I should have spent, like... Wait, that's like a lot of shields. He can't really hurt me, though. That's nice. It's just this one robot that needs to be deaded. Get back in there and help. Oh my god. he burns through my health like crazy. Okay, both of you up here. Second medical heal up. Okay, you can beat him up. I believe in you. Hey, Carlson. Gonna need you to do something today. This is a BattleBot 2. It is a BattleBot 2. Okay, good. Dead. Excellent. Shield band, go fix. Okay, that's another 1 damage. We're getting there. We're getting there. Yeah, cuboids are weird. Weird little lads. Oh, you know what? It helped if the doors were closed. Please kill him. Oh, thank you. $13. And I got that drone that's floating there in space. Thanks. I can't really use it. I'm gonna spend my money on that real quick. Morphs are weird. In fact, I don't think we know exactly how they mimic stuff. There aren't nanobots. Yeah, the Ingies are definitely nanobot-esque for the most part, even if they do breathe. Because they can change their form. At least a couple of them can. 1, 2, 3, 4. But the morphs, I think the morphs are just blobs that were made in a lab. I don't have anything for you, Jim. I also don't want to go to the store. I don't have any money. I know I had $700 like 2 sectors ago, but I Spent all of it. I have a I have a crippling drug addiction. And I had to spend all of my money on various things. All right, I've taken your O2. And I just 3 minutes ago, I could use some money. $17. Yeah. Yeah, everything's this is the questionable stream. It's very, very odd. Okay. Wants to fight me. This will, and this has like a 1 in 3 chance of instantly killing him. We'll see. Let's see. Whack him. Nah, he lives. I do get $24. Yeah, I'll take the fuel. You know what? I'm charitable. I'm such a charitable person. I can listen to your problem. I have multiple humans. Send in the gym. Return him home. You can look at my engines and give me that sweet, like, $40. Like, $40. Pretty good. Pretty good. We're only in Sector 4. This is madness. Request supplies. Nothing. Nothing. Ram him. Ram him immediately. Okay. Full power. Yes. I think it's the fact that it charges in 7 seconds too. Okay, 7 damage, $30. I turned off their cloaking. I am getting endlessly concerned about the fact that every single person seemingly has level 3 shields. I should really get a second gun online. See, I'm gonna add that to my list of issues I run into. I don't even know what any of this stuff is, but issues that I have with the ramming is the fact that the slow consistent ram can also be deactivated if you get a bad result. Because I have, you know, 2 gun slots. I kind of need to have good, like, constant damage if that's the case. That's a real shame. I should have looked at that and also turned some of my stuff on. I don't need O2. O2's overrated. O2 is overrated. I'd rather, yeah, cloak the big volley. But if I have the issue, like, oh no, this guy's getting XP. It's like, did the bot just get XP? That doesn't make any sense. Okay, that's a gun offline. It's not, you know, all the guns offline, but it's something. I really wish my shields would stay online though. Good evasions, boys, good evasions. He's cloaked again. This is gonna be a very, very slow fight. It's gotta be such a slow fight. Oh my god, yeah, it's gonna take another at least 30 seconds to kill him. At least. Oh yeah, if only we could get like an extra $175. It's annoying. If only Fireflag shot more than 4 shots. Fine, I'm fine with that one. This one I cloak. I guess I send in another battle bot when my thing's off cooldown. Send in the chaos agents. Okay, I'm taking the surrender just so I get out of this combat. I need someone to just softball me some money. And then I'll have Fireflag online, and then that's my issues are gone. We'll fight the Clansmen. Yeah, we'll fight the Clansmen. Yeah, they were gonna have less shields overall. I also call in a ship or a store whenever I want, so something to consider. Ram them. $20. Okay, thanks. And their guns are entirely offline. I'm not sure how I feel about these. My little syringes. Be for everybody? I think that actually be for everybody. I mean, he's gonna heal up a whole bunch. You should probably come in and help. Shoot shields. Good, and that guy died. Cloaking is still my bane. I really want to get that system lets me make a room always visible. That sounds really cool. Give me the power. Also, Carl, how's it going? Still the world's slowest man? Still the world's slowest man. One day, Carl, you'll learn. That's terrible surrender. I'm not taking that. Sorry, it's not a pierce beam. As much as you wanted it to be, it wasn't. Sorry, I was saying space instead of C. Yay, damage. $19 was really, really, really low, but it was also enough. Feels more like schmilds. I'm gonna have to go find more fuel. Express interest, agree. Let me ram you real quick until you... He doesn't surrender, I'm pretty sure. But still, I can get, like... The thing is, every single combat is a chance at $175. How could I say no? It could happen. It didn't, but it could happen. And I have to take that chance every time. It's happened once, and it was amazing. But you know what? I have a battle bot. Send in the battle bot. He can probably... If I have him go stand in O2... Yeah. That'll probably clear out most of the nonsense for me. Because they're gonna have to sit in the breach, kind of. I'd like to kill this guy. Okay, yeah, there you go. You're in the breach now. Kill them dead. Kill this guy. I ran out of power. Turn it back on. I'm getting shot a little bit, but I will win. We win. $20. Hand over the fossils. Professor Shelley immediately starts getting dogged by Matt. Even the kind scientist has to be treated some extremely fragile fossils. You just wanted like anything back, right? You didn't want them intact or anything, right? Don't worry, I'll get you those fossils. You're good at putting things back together. Salvage. Crap, $15. Corruption beam. Oh, it fills it full of stink juice. Built into Ingemation. This radical punk combat augment needs a level 2 hacking system on your ship. Attempts to send deep fake intel to the rebels. On average, success delays the fleet 60% of the time and accelerates it 10% of the time. If you deal too much hull damage during the process, it stops. Reduces players' hacking power by 2. That is an interesting... Yeah, these are very, very interesting augments. I don't think I buy that. But very interesting. Remember when we had all those ion cannons? I miss the cell fodder. Ignore the slugs. I don't care about the slugs. I'm just going to mosey on. I guess I could have protected the slugs. I feel like I don't get anything out. I think I just boarded. I will attack this lodge. Because nothing says lodge like lodging myself into his sternum. Yeah, remember when we had money? Oh, the good old days. I mean, I'll take a 30. Give me that combat stim, please. I combat stimmed everybody, my mistake. You know what? It's good enough. He's gonna win this encounter. Okay, he's gonna lose. How are you losing this encounter? Excuse me, but like, shouldn't you have like extra like the? I guess I didn't boost him twice, but still, the mantis. His damage is 0.2 by default. It's currently why is it 0.1? That's why I won. To give him his own drugs. Oh, does he? Did I not actually give him the drugs? Sworn I gave him the drugs. I mean, it looks like he's getting the drugs. Yeah, slug schmug though. He doesn't. His body armor's not that good. That's a lot of fuel, but I need more money. I'm very money poor at the moment. Like this guy. I think this is very neat. I would rather have the things pop up here and let me select them by this. I think it'd be a lot easier to manage than clicking the buttons down here. That could just be a skill issue, however. I am known to have those. It should kill. Yay! $22. Any stores or anything? No stores? Okay. More money, though. More money for the money gods. Ram him. Hit him with the full power. Jimmy's gone insane. One has to wonder if we have time to do a second run. Well, I think we're gonna speed up a lot. I think we spent the whole time just doing, you know, extracurricular activities. Oh no, the one bad event that he cannot decide where he wants to fight me at. Did you just whack me for like half my health? What happened there? Hold on. Let me just. That guy is causing me concerns, issues, constipations. Get up there and help. Oh, was he shot? Okay. The 500 lines of fire is very important to the lore. It's happening right now. Okay, that guy's dead. Good. And then we do this, and then we cloak, and we've got perfect cloak, and he's dead, and I just gotta fix the ship up. $19. We took so much damage. It's only 3. It was only 3 damage total. Get up here and fix this. And you, medic. Okay, fixed. Everyone's fine. There's almost certainly a breach somewhere, which is why I'm not healing, and it's probably in an actual room. Or it's just because I don't have enough O2 total. It's not what I wanted to do. That is surprisingly easy to do. Just hitting the wrong button, venting the entire ship. Where's my O2 at? Give me my O2 back. O2 still comes back extremely slowly. Okay, everyone's fine. Get in their positions. Jim, you'd be here. Everyone's fine. Everyone's fine. We need to be there in 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, there is an airlock in like every single room. Okay, angry lads, angry lads. Let's go gambling. How many airlocks do we have? We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. No, there's definitely an even amount, so I'm gonna guess. No, there's not. No, there's an extra one here. So yeah, 9. 4, 4, and 1. Right. 3, 4, 3, 4, 1. Yeah, 9. 9 airlocks. You and you fight. Okay, $12 on a gun I could sell. Yeah, why is Pilot need 2 airlocks? Those are the windows. In case, you know, he wants to see outside. He needs to have the windows so he can see. Turn off their teleporter. I think I like this room. We need to find some way to reduce the micro needed for it. Because you need to do a lot of micro. And there's not even a single dirty job around here. But you have to click the right guy. You have to use the right syringe. You have to remember to give them syringes. Like, right now, no one has... Well, one guy's got a syringe somewhere. The medic has one. But I have to make sure that these people actually have syringes. Otherwise, clicking this button doesn't do anything for me. I only have 3. Well, those are it's like the windows on your car, where you roll down the window to hang your arm out the side. That's what he's doing. He just needs longer arms. Okay. Kind of rude. I think he's better off with the health region. He doesn't actually have a syringe. My bad. It's them or us. Yes. Ram him. $13. I mean, we're stacking the missiles. I should have given Jim some syringe, because right now he doesn't have anything. He's kind of boned. Surprise! It's another room that has no air. I'm not sure if the thing that makes everyone twice as fast on my ship was a great idea. But I chose it. I definitely chose it. He's trying to run. He's trying to surrender. He's also just dead now. Oh my, why is that NG winning? 18. Excuse me. Why is he winning? He should be winning this. Medics aren't that bad, are they? I mean, they're not great, but he should be that bad. I guess he does half damage. The Separatist does technically do like 0.7 or something like that. We will attack the pirates. But yeah, Zoltan Super Shield. You're not allowed to have that. And Flak 2. I don't like either of those things. Drop his guns, please. Those are his engines. That's kind of okay. And I'll also take the $45 because why not? Good thing we have cloak. Speaking of which, cloak. Okay, we wait. Carl, I require your strongest weapon calculations. Please. Okay, they're trying to run. They're on fire a little bit. $19. Okay. Okay. We just have to go to the exits. It's fine. Everyone's fine. Everyone's fine. Oh, the syringes have internal upgrades? I haven't looked at them yet, so I need to do that. Also, fend for yourself, attack and escape. Come on. Daddy needs a new $175 pair of shoes. You know you want to. You know you want to. Full power. It's $45. I'll take it. Maybe not the best result in the world, but I'll take it. I am, if nothing, a reasonable man. I could be happy with what I'm given. No, I'm killing you. Cloaking that. Alright, I went back to your positions. He's cloaking, I'm cloaking. We're all cloaking. That's unfortunate. I need to get some drones. 29 smackers. Let me go check my infusion bay. Full extra infusions for the 4th slot. Overload, chaotic, fireborn, explosive, or phoenix. Crew can't die if they take damage that would normally kill them. They are instead healed to full health and teleport to the infusion bay. When this effect triggers, allies in the same room are healed by 30%. The infusion bay takes 1 unresistible ion damage with double lockout duration. Won't save borders if the enemy ship explodes. That's pretty neat. Create infusion bay, recover from the infusion sickness at an increased rate corresponding with its current power. Okay. Create infusion bay are immune to suffocation and recover 1 extra HP a second. Yeah, let me get that just to have, I think. Hypocrisy settlements or lawless part settlement, or both cells. Give me my fuel, let us go. I'm not paying you anything. I'm hitting you with a car and seeing if your wallet drops. We do need to go check out various stores and try and find some drones, maybe a better gun. No one actually do you guys have syringes? You guys have syringes, right? Click that over and over. She can't, I guess because they're in combat, I can't see what their buffs are. Ram them. Health. I didn't need health, but thanks. I feel like we don't do enough damage when I use the boost. I don't know. Kind of crazy. Maybe I'm lost me marbles. Me beautiful marbles. Oh, that's great. That flak actually hit and lit a fire. Unexpected. Like, see, this guy still has a syringe, I think. Maybe not. I thought he had a syringe. It looked like he had a syringe. Someone needs to train my my mantis to be better murderers. You guys healing in here? You are healing in here. Okay, perfect. 30 bucks. Salvage, 13 bucks. I guess the 2 medics can go fix this room. I could theoretically, I could make my ship run at half speed. That way, on my ship, it actually looks like it's running at normal speeds. You wouldn't even be able to tell. I want to go to the merchant. See if he's got anything funny. Fight the smuggler. No, fight the slaver. In hopes that the smuggler gives me free stuff. I don't need more crew. Okay, ram. Doors. And just so many missiles. I also can get a free Joel. No, I need money. He says with $300 in his pockets, but I need money. That's probably a cloak. Okay, he's still on fire. That's a pierce laser. No! Don't do that to me. This is kind of rude. Okay, you're dead though, so I guess it doesn't matter that much. $23. A preemptive ion cannon. That's not gonna help me at all. If anything, it's gonna actively unhelp me because I would take up a slot that I don't want to take up. Fix them up, boys. Fix them up. Store distress. You know what? I do love a good store distress. Rescue the store and perhaps ram? Please hit his weapons or his shields. Actually, you know what? There's an airlock here. Did I count that airlock on my list of airlocks? We actually might have 11 airlocks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. No, I have 11 airlocks. There were sneaky hidden airlocks right there. Right in the armpit of the ship. Full power. 8%. I just lose 1 health for 3 fuel. I'll take that. These guys are gonna get disintegrated, so who cares? We did take out their shields. That's good. Oh, my doors got stunned. How rude. You have a medical syringe though, right? He's also dead. I think I just gave everyone medical syringes. I think those are gonna be better than anything else. $27. Store is open for more fuel purchases. He's got not great stuff. That just gets faster, which isn't helpful. If it's a Sayari or something, maybe. I'm not gonna buy a ram weapon of the day. That's too gambly. And a single bolt can is not gonna be good enough for anything. Okay, that's store 1 investigated. Okay. Oh, the Miracle Seekers are here too. I forgot about that. You can, like, you don't understand. I have so many missiles. So many of them. And he's, of course, selling trash, because why wouldn't he be selling trash? I mean, chain flak is at least, you know, kind of something. I choose 3 bullets. 3 bullets is not enough. In the current state of affairs, 3 bullets is not enough. I'd like to go shopping. I just summoned a beacon here. Yeah, particle flak. I mean, particle flak seems neat. I just don't think it's good enough on the ship when I only have to do 2 things. Also, this guy's selling another pre-energy cannon. Ion is the cumulative ion. Sorry, so it's the cumulative ion. Charges damage instead of shot count. Can go up to 6. Do big damage. Yeah, my big issue right now is I really need. Yeah, I doubled the fleet there for really no reason. I'm very good at this game. I just need bullets to get through shields, because right now I shoot 8 bullets, which is not enough. My experience of deja vu, I feel mood wise, we're not there for this, but we'll do it. Oh, is this it? Oh, have we picked up all the miracles? Are we doing like the big event now? This guy, oh my god, he's got a Vulcan. Hold on. He's got like the world's cheapest Vulcan. Yoinkers. $35 are pennies to him. It's pennies to me too. Finally, a legal business activity. Finally, I can do illegal business. Receive a task to close a rift in space. Yeah, it sells for $2 more than it costs to buy. It's great. Can I go do addition? I can only do 1 purchase. Cipher. All right, what tablets we got? So we definitely did thank you last time. We haven't done the Alliance or the Neo Star form. We'll do Alliance. It does an operator will share any details with you, so I'll handle it. Miracle 7302 is one of the few miracles directly connected to the history of the Thesis incarnation. The universe is neighboring ours. It's an official document telling how disparate cosmic civilization society unite into a single alliance in order to attempt to solve a common problem of horrific proportions. This might not seem very interesting until you realize the document was agreed upon not just by the vast majority of intelligent species, but by its gods creators as well. Finding this document will definitely be a problem. We've already detected that the Ministry of Zoltan have taken interest in this miracle. I like to say that the order to find it would be simpler than most of our other orders, but unfortunately that's not the case, because even we can't come to an agreement with them regarding the transfer of the miracle. Despite the fact that they have all the evidence that it belongs to us and it's being kept in the Miracle Secret Station as a miracle and historical artifact. You probably won't have to fight while completing this order. But you better be prepared for a long verbal argument. In case we'll help if things reach an impasse, you simply act on an independent intermediary between us. Okay. Thank you for this thing. Alright. I think I'm gonna save the rift for next time. But we'll just do this miracle first. Alright. That is reachable. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm gonna buy some stuff real quick for no particular reason. Also, something is happening. My mouse is getting noticeably laggier. So some demon is infesting my now it's back to normal. Might just be that event. Zoltan Peacekeeper just used you with a piece of paper and has communicated this piece of paper is undoubtedly a miracle in question. Oh, did they really tell you everything? However, we're willing to bet your friends didn't mention a very important thing. According to the Constitution of the Ministry of Zoltan, specifically Article 84-1, any physical object located at Ministry territory belongs to the Ministry and the Zoltan race in particular. This means we have every right to confiscate items of dubious origin and appropriate them to by ourselves. This means that the document currently belongs to us, and you have no right to claim it until you can prove it as yours. Despite the fact that the beacon you're currently on is clearly abandoned, Zoltan seems suspiciously confident in his words. They're clearly buffing, but you don't know where exactly. Okay. Proof? I do need to get the Vulcan. I forgot about it already. Trying to prove the miracle 3702 belongs to the miracle seekers. You mentioned that each of the miracles is entered into their database. What a fairy tale. They told us almost the exact same thing. However, you haven't taken into account the fact that the very origin of the document suggests that it cannot belong to the miracle seekers. Simply put, they stole it from its original owners. They have no right to keep it, nor moreover to demand that is some commas in there. To demand that anyone return it to them. Also consider the fact that they could have lost it. If something belongs to you, you certainly would have tried to return it as quickly as possible. And you would have done it so yourself, not through an intermediary. That's suspicious, isn't it? In any case, since you have no compelling evidence that the document belongs to our employers, we are forced to confiscate it. You can appeal this decision in the nearest court. Thanks. Will take time. You don't have that. Therefore, I propose we're meeting at a destination for discussion in a more informal setting. Understand what I mean? If you don't show up there in time, we'll be forced to permanently appropriate the document for ourselves. Okay. But just you're about to jump on the miracle seeker contacts you. You can't tell who it is because you haven't turned on the video feed, and for some reason their voice is short. Maybe here, Renegade, don't even think about flying to them until you learn more about the miracle from me. I mentioned a couple of important details, which Princess Sultan's for giving you the miracle without a bribe. I'll help you avoid that. Contact directly ends. Okay. What have I done that makes it so... Sitting here and reading the text causes things to blow up. Okay, hold on. First off, we need the Vulcan. Gotta get rid of the fire flak, I think. Because I can afford that. And then install internal upgrade, we're gonna go weapons, performance. Let's go ahead and pump those numbers up a little bit. Vulcan's gonna be a little speedy. I'm gonna be late. Oh, I'm gonna be very late because I'm down here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I'm gonna be late to that, but we'll be fine. Yeah, attack the slaver. Please. I might need to install some of my mods. I don't know which ones though. That's the thing. I like all of them. I require all of these mods. Hey! Yay, money. Hooray! I would like additional funds, please, game. If you could donate to me, additional funds. Turn off his missile launcher, that's pretty good. Mind control's gonna be back online. Yeah, convenient. $200 investment. I don't like all these angry boys on my ship. I'll let him break O2 and then have everyone fight this guy instead. This mantis is this mantis. Yeah, I've got a medic in here, so it's fine. I've got 2 medics in here, so it's like extra fine. Okay, I have 1 less medic in there. Concerning. Could you just like kill this dude? Thank you. And then kill this dude. We are in the medical bay of medicaling, so give me my health regen. Ow. Okay, there it goes. They're gone. Good. How this room? Oh, because I got shot, I think. Stop being insane already. Also, slay this man. Thank you. $22. $15. Yeah, it was like a cool $300 from that one combat. Pretty big fan. You, come get a syringe. Okay, everyone's fine. They're dandy. Right, isn't this is the meeting point is the meeting point for the Miracle Seeker, and then the other thing is the actual meeting point for they're both called meeting point, basically. I was supposed to go to this one first because this is the Miracle Seeker that I needed to go talk to before going to the other meeting thing. Yeah. You've been waiting, flying too long, Renegade. This is unacceptable for your line of work, says a young man whose voice is transmitted through an automated drone to your ship. You're almost certain you haven't wasted a single minute of anything unrelated to your prime. I might have wasted a little bit of time. Like a little bit of time. My name is Eurydice. I'm a Miracle Seeker. In case you didn't already know, the drone through which you're speaking to one or now is only one of many in the universe. So I hasten to inform you that its destruction should not be your goal. Moreover, you likely won't survive the ensuing battle if you're hostile to my technology. Enough introductions. Let's get down to business. I mean, I don't know. I actually have like a 66% chance to instantly kill you. So, I'll turn it back on as soon as we're done here. We have significant ownership issues with Miracle you're currently seeking. That's why we can't prove the alliance agreement. It's truly our responsibility. Formally, it doesn't belong to us, but we're still guarding it as a historical artifact. It's clear the Ministry won't hand the Miracle over to us directly, but there's a good chance they'll let you take it. We can't convince them it was always ours. We can't convince them it was yours before we simply took it for safekeeping. To do that, you'll need to learn the contents of the Alliance Agreement as a document. I'm against it, Marauder. Insisted we reveal confidential information to you. I haven't even disclosed to our sponsors. I'll read it. Okay. I mean, I could attack him for funsies, but no, I guess we'll listen. Alright. In the name of Lady Secunda, the youngest daughter of all our eternity, and in the name of our own name, given to us by the founding gods, we proclaim the creation of the Central Alliance, occupying the entire cosmic territory from the heart of the universe, the Belfry, all the way to the First Nebula, surrounded by numerous troubles, catastrophes, and deprivations. Disunited species and races are forced together into one colossal, essentially unified political structure till time such as postulate ceases to be our common threat. We will valiantly repel all problems that may overtake us. We shall share our common history, cherish it in the apple of our eye. As long as though there remains hope in the existence, will triumph over non-existence. The second voice station will become the capital of the Central Alliance, and from now on, our core heart. The affairs of the Alliance will be governed by a single government, consisting of 12-member commission of the former rulers of the Space Empire. Every decision made by the Central Alliance must be reviewed by our commission chairperson and agreed upon such a way that none of the empires within the Alliance will object to that decision. The work of the... You're like, oh, are we gonna do a second run today? Maybe before we hit this. I think we're gonna be. You can see the scroll bar. We're gonna be here a while. The work of the Central Alliance will be regulated by the creators, who will make their demands of recommendations on the small council of creators. Council of creators. Long established by the crown of the entire universe, no decisions taken to the combat the forces of the postulate and the darkness will be made without the private permission of the small council. Like, the dude is just reading it verbatim. Couldn't he give me the keywords? Any decisions made by a small council regarding the Central Alliances must first be agreed upon with the Lady Secunda as precautions. Is that the same lady from up here? It is the same lady. Resolution of the military crisis, such as the inevitable absorption of the Thesis incarnation at the end of each Ashvatha tree burning cycle, will be handed by a special military bureau assembled from our... Like, I'm just literally reading the Constitution. Except I think it's shorter. Such as the Lions of the Lion Corps and the Inquisitor spaceships of the Great League will be called the primary suppression of the postulate manifestations. It will actively defend the Belfry and the final pillars of causality, time, and objectivity at the hour of judgment. The Great League of the Terra Ultima will be allies of the Central Alliance and not its direct members, who will actively trade and exchange technologies and knowledge while maintaining our independent status. Independent organizations such as the Army, News Block, Lighthouse Station, Vita Nostra, and Castrophis Station, including the latter's community of eschatologists, will also cooperate with us. Complete regulation of space travel is transferred from the hands of the Alliance to the Central Alliance. The Starship Yard becomes the property of the entire universe, but retain their independence. Now every citizen of the Alliance will be able to travel freely along the light bridges. The Star Depot, meanwhile, acquires the status of a military significant facility and will be actively used by the Central Alliance as one of the last precautions during the Hour of Judgment and other potential crises. Each empire that is part of the Alliance is obligated to provide and share its resources, scientific and military capabilities, and to conduct open trade with other empires. In the event of failure to fulfill its direct responsibilities, a chairperson of the commission of such an empire will be suspended for a certain period of time. In the event of a repeatable offense, a special commission will be convened to decide on the removal of the empire from the Central Alliance. To preserve shared knowledge and history, a central archive will be established on the surface of the planet of Unio 5, located within the Novolith Empire. Representatives of the same empire will be responsible for collecting knowledge and recording history, and the central archive will be open to all citizens and Central Alliance. Eurydice doesn't seem to tire of reading this document, but fortunately, it is before you start to feel sleepy. That's almost all. It's worth mentioning that this contains the signatures of almost all the chairpersons of the Central Alliance Commission. Sprawling, sharp, thin, sprawling, spiraling, long, tiny, intricate, complex, illegible, intermin, and typical boring signature, probably human. One more signature is missing, making 11. Each amount of time passes before you finish listening to it all. It was probably worth it. All that is left is somehow to remember the key points. I really must create the appearance that miracle belongs to you. We are merely storing it. Or we stole it. Basically come up with something plausible. The only thing is to get the miracle at any costs. Okay. My god. Dios míos. That was... Boy. Find a strange space station unlike anything you've ever seen. It's surrounded by slugs. Hell from a station is really terrified. Oh, it's the artillery guy. It's Stefan. Yeah, then no, I refuse. Stefan is my man now. He's blue. No, not my sensors. I needed those. Oh, Stefan, are you gonna? Stefan's just gonna die. No, Stefan lives. He's fast. Okay, we hit their hacking. That really doesn't matter. Stefan, I'm gonna need you to like just stand in there and live for a little bit. He'll be fine. It'll be fine. I'll be cloaked. And he'll be fine. He's got good bones. He's got good bones. And we're fine. $34. Okay. My God. Yeah, 2 Vindicators on that guy. It's a little rude. You better have Cloak. Gonna need Cloak. Also, like, I have no illusions. No illusions here. There may be many illusions, but none of them here. I am opening up the notepad. Let's be honest. Let's be honest. Probably not gonna remember all that, so much simpler to just Google it. I was a list of events. I'd probably be in like event.txt probably, but where is that? Sector data, hyperspace. Am I looking at the right thing? I am looking at the right thing. Event special, socialized storage, jukebox, light speed, showdown, last stand, add-on icons, image list. Oh, well, I didn't even look at it. Oh my God, yeah, $900 for the bribe. Probably can't afford that. Where in the world? This doesn't have like an events. I mean, it's got a bunch of different events. Salvaging, socialize, and storage is not the right thing. It's not gonna be in sector data. That's the wrong place for it to be. Method was brazenly stolen from forgotten races. Thanks, Gabriel. I know it works. That's looking at main. Sector Showdown's not gonna be it. Yeah, we just have to hit like a couple of those $200 rewards. It'll be easy. Storage doesn't seem like where it would be, but maybe that's somehow where it got shoved into. I need to look for 900. The number 900 is what we're looking for here. If I can find a file that's got 900 in it, then we're set. It's gotta be one of these. There's only so many in this folder. Like, I don't think it's gonna be in blueprints. Blueprints would be a weird place for it. It's cooldown with 900, but no, not there. Auto blueprints, almost certainly not. Nope. That's the icon, so that's not it. Image list, nope. Last stand. Be weird if it was in there. It's not. Showdown. No. That's the true end stuff. It's like, it's not gonna be the jukebox. What is this one? Why is this one trying to open? It is this one. It's what? Because computer. Can I ask why you're trying to open XML documents in Microsoft Edge? Must we? Is that something I have to do? 900. There we go. 900 scrap. I found it. Okay, well, obviously, I'm not paying that. Way too long in the case issue, so you to return this document. You must have irrefutable proof that belongs to you. I understand what the police keep saying. Fine, we'll beat around the bush. I can give you the document for $900. You pay the fee for the trouble your employers calls by making us lose it in our space. Okay? It actually belongs to me. True owner of this document, you can answer all the questions regarding its contents, right? Yes. Alright, the Heart of the Universe. I'm pretty sure it was a Belfry. Excuse me, is it the Belfry? You can just pay the $900 and you'll get $30 for that. They'll go like, well, thanks for that. Here's $30. You're so nice. And here's a beam, I guess, since you paid $900. Skipping the text comprehension stage makes this quest entirely pointless. One of the easiest things in all of Eschaton Genesis, so I recommend completing it as intended. The difficulty of the add-on isn't about bosses, it's all about complex text like this one. Furthermore, you also have the option of answering one of these 3 questions incorrectly, which significantly simplifies the task of receiving the reward for the quest. I'm not urging you to accept my position on this matter. In any case, method for completing this quest is up to you. The main thing is that you enjoy it. This... okay. For a second there, I was worried. Because I was like, boy howdy, I think I'm gonna have to do a 12 question quiz here. I think it if I read that correctly, I think it loads 3 randomly. I think, because that's a lot of questions. I still like my guess is the Belfry. I'm pretty sure the Heart of the Universe was the Belfry, but I'd like to double check. I'd like to check my work first, please. No, just give me the document. I can just read the document. Where's the document at? You just look up the word Belfry. Yeah, Heart for the Universe was the Belfry. Yeah. That's the Belfry. Not First Nebula was something else. I don't even think the old reserves exist, and Lighthouse Station was also something else. I think that's like a news station. Belfry. Of course, that all empires that are part of the Central Alliance are required to share resources with each other. What happens if an empire is caught not providing resources? Central Alliance will be forced to assemble a special military bureau in order to forcibly take resources from that empire that won't provide them. Chairperson of the commission of such an empire will be removed from the commission for a certain period. In the event of the relapse, the empire will be excluded from the Central Alliance. Such an empire will be excluded from the Central Alliance, but will be rehabilitated over time. Such an empire will be subject to sanctions from the other empires. In the event of relapse, the chairperson will be executed. Not that one. There was a special military bureau, but I don't think it's that one. I think that was for literally the thing. I think it was this one. I think it was the certified time. It's the second one. You remember that one? Okay, yeah. I'll believe you. We're gonna go second one. Second one seems like a good option. Assumes it's innocence and not allow him to draw any conclusions. How many commission chairpersons were there previously rulers of the empire? Commission chairpersons are there in the Central Alliance who were previously rulers of their empire? 10, I think. Pretty sure it was 10. There were like 11 signatures and one was just some dude. So, okay. It's worth mentioning that it contains signatures of all the chairpersons of the Central Alliance. Sprawling, sharp, thin, sprawling, long, tiny, intricate, complex, illegible, intermittent, and boring. I mean, that's 11, but it's not all of, like, it's almost all of them, right? Be 12 total. Well, no. So, hold on, I can bring it up here real quick. Not this. So, here's where the reading comprehension happens. So there is one. It's all the chairpersons of the Central. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and then a boring signature, which would make 11. And one more signature is missing, making 11. So, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I'm not really sure. Oh, yeah, I just checked the event itself. Yeah, because I would believe that's it would either be 11 minus 1 or plus 1 would be the puzzle here, but I'm not really sure because they count up to 11 and then he says there's one missing and it's still 11 and I'm confused. Was not quite sure about that one. Um, 11, 15, 12, and 9. It is 11. Because there's supposed to be 12, but one is missing. Okay, so I'm reading that wrong then. So the way it's being read is that there's supposed to be 12, but there's only 11 signatures total. Okay, right. Wait, 11's not even an option. So 12's the answer, I think. 12, right? Wait. Wait, no, this is a different. Oh, hold on. Sorry, there's actually another question about how many people signed it. How many people signed it and how many people are actually in it. So 12 is how many people are actually in it. An off-screen cough. Okay. Okay. You really have some connection. You still have to pay a fee. Okay, yeah. Sure, thanks. Yeah, well, I'll pay my fee. I get $1 out of that. Thank you. All right, and here's the funny bean. We've also done not much else. I guess we're probably up to optional gift territory now. New friend. A special development by Erudite, this beam weapon pierces all layers of the shield, dealing 1 damage. It can only be fired twice per battle due to its low energy efficiency. That's concerning. I mean, piercing all shields is nice. Only being fired twice, not particularly good on this ship. Also, I will say I agree with Eschaton. I agree with the mod author that reading through that once, I did have a general idea of everything. Like 11 stuck out to me, the Belfry stuck out to me, the weird chairman stuff. There are 9 other questions, which I'm not sure how well I would have done on those. I think the questions we got were kind of those were the good questions. But there were a lot of questions there. All right. Now that I've disappointed everyone, boy howdy, what I do to unlock a new ship? I would like you to take a moment to imagine a world where, while doing this, we get an extra $175. Oh, the station's still here. Okay, I did outrun him. I should probably power this on. I'm gonna ram him. Give me money. Yeah, we're only in Sector 5. My God. Oh my God. $40. All right. Set me up with that money. Oh, that money, honey. Yeah, they ran. They're cowards. I'm out of here. Guild territory or militia encampment. I'd rather go guild territory. I know, like, guild territory is a terrible idea. Tragically awful. However, I do not want to do Sherlock. I hate Sherlock. Look, I think similarly to the event we just did, it's okay the first time. It's after that things get a bit hairy. Because I don't particularly want to do the reading puzzle again. I can only do the reading puzzle so many times. Yeah, tell me more about the Salt Man. I will do the Salt Man quest. And you are selling funny money. I don't need your funny money. I need my game not to crash. I feel like the game it's getting a little goofy here. Blow him out of the cave. Yes. $30. Easy peasy. Mantis fleet, investigate. No. Pheromone dispersal. Where'd all the mantis come from? Well, the ghosts get the man. Oh, this is by the. Yeah. Give me the quest to the ghost ship. This is where you can buy a ship for like $500 million to get a bunch of guns out of it. This is the Mantis store. Unfortunately, I cannot buy the Mantis ship. I'm going to have to fight you instead. A shame. I wish I had $500. I don't think it's worth getting the $500, even if it is any gun in the game. Repairs. It's just poopy repairs. I don't need that. Also, why is my medic up here? Carlson's down there. Medic's up there. No, never mind. That's not the medic. That's the Blue Man. Blue Man group. And I not spent most of my money in the last sector, you know, making sure I could run away. I might have actually gone and tried to get the thing. Get the money together for the ship, but I just unfortunately don't think I'm getting $500 unless I get really lucky. And like we've said, this is Sector 6. This run has to end at some point today. Yay, Vulcan, finally. I believe in you, Vulcan. You could do this. He's done it. $25. Loots and stuff? $33. And borders. They're in my drones. Kill them dead. You guys get a little bit of the medicinal healing. Perfect. Go grab some more. And you know what? I'm just gonna have these guys like hang out together. They're my strike team right now. Slug store. I'm gonna go to the slug store. I like to see the goods. I think he's got the rolls. No, forget your rolls. I'm not gonna do your rolls. Ram him. I can actively feel my cursor slowing down. The question is, what's causing it? $28. Also, surrender. That's a terrible surrender. I'm gonna fight you to the death instead. What is the culprit behind the slowdown? You're not a medic. You don't have any medic friends. You can't do anything about this. Yeah, when the cursor slows down, I know the whole game is kind of grinding to a halt. The question is, that's on everyone's minds and tongues. What is the culprit? Last time we had this, there's been a couple culprits over the years. One was the load order was messed up. That was my bad. One was when we were doing blood sacrifices and the floor just got too bloody. I am in some way concerned that the particles from the syringes are stacking. Like, I know they're disappearing, but are they being released from memory? Can I actually see how much, like, memory this is using? I mean, it's using, like, a regular amount. It's using roughly 5 times less memory than Firefox is right now, so. I will do some work. Let me do whatever work this is. Did not pay attention to what the work was. Look, I get paid in my own special way. You boarded me into O2. That's kind of rude considering there's, you know, I need that. Ram them. 80% good. It's a free flat cannon. You guys should all just stand down here. My O2 should turn on. I was killing the ghosts. I did kill one. Does that count? If I actually wanted to kill the ghosts, I need to storm cannon this room. And also send in my BattleBot of Death. Go, BattleBot of Death. It's your time to shine. I can't shoot a single other bullet, so... You guys gotta go... You had to go stand it. Why is he so slow? He's so slow. Okay, theoretically, I'm gonna win this because, right? It's just ghosts. And they have no way of healing. Fight me, ghosts. Fight me in this room eternal. Don't turn off my stuff, though. I kind of need that on to fight them. It's a BattleBot 2. He's a strong lad. He's still got 100 health left. He's got half of his health left. That was all the ghosts. Okay. Well, this one gets me money, so... Do I want a Dr. Ratman? Dr. Ratman is gonna be a better Stefan in terms of being combat man, because he's got gun. He's got the shoot. I'm gonna have to uninstall something. I don't know what. We'll discuss this at the end of the stream. But something must be uninstalled. This much is determined. I'm just random. Yes. Their med bay. $29. Vent this man and this man. I need to buy doors. Look that. Hooray! And all your friends are gonna turn to mush. Bullets, bullets. Good enough. You guys gotta go fix. I'm just killing all of his crew. I didn't come here to kill you. Where's your boss? Yeah. Give me your boss. All the way down. Okay, I need to be there in 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, we got time. I even double the jump, maybe once or twice. Roach, who's there? I don't need your story. I'll stick around and help you beat the Shuriken man. Shuriken, no, it's like Moonblade. Look at kind of like a Moonblade-esque thing. Fix, please. Okay, ram him. That's what you want to see, boys. That's what you want to see. Also hit his weapons, which is great. Yes, I will take just a smidgen of bullet. Really, literally a smidgen. This Vulcan takes forever. I need to spend some of this money. Please, let me shoot. Okay, the shoots are coming in. They're lighting. Okay, we're good. You just need to get, you need to get the Vulcan online, and then you're set. Yeah, we're gonna get 500 scrap. There's no way I get 500 scrap in this sector. That would never happen. Accept the ship and leave. Thanks. Goodbye. I'm just saying there's maybe just it's just like a smidgen of imbalance with this ship. I mean, I'm all for it. I wanted to do the other I thought I was going to fight the Klansman. I did not want to fight Zoltan Super Shield Man. But still, it's, you know, I'm enjoying it. Sure, it might be nonsense, but I did sign up for nonsense. Oh, anything in the logs throwing thousands of errors? I don't think I can check the logs. Let me go check, actually. I mean, I looked at them earlier when I was worried, and they're listed as 0. Is there actually things in it? Other than the fact that missing computer low, node in room. That happens. Oh, I almost clicked exit on FTL. That's the wrong one. Don't click that one. Hyperspace is too big for Notepad. Boys. All right. I might have found the culprit. Kind of. We're gonna have to look at this log once the game's done. Yeah, just a casual, bigger than 2 GB log file. Excuse me, what is in that text? What are we texting right now? Let's try and hurry up and finish this run. Why don't we? Uh-oh. It's bigger than 2 GB. What is it? Can I actually see what it is? Oh god. Oh god, it's already 7 GB. Boys, we need to put the gas on. I don't have that much room on my computer. Ramming. We need to get out of here. Something's wrong. Oh no, he's mixing mods again. You know, I'm taking a surrender. We need to vamoose. We need a vamoose. Yeah, fine. I'll get you goods. Really, I'm gonna ram everybody once and just for money. I'm like the flagship's gonna destroy us because we got terrible guns. But it's fine. Everything else is fine. Ram him. It is his guns, and I take 1 damage in return. Who cares? Everyone, like, heal up, I guess? Everyone who's got a syringe, heal up. Shoot. Look. May not the best. Yeah, not... Well, it's gonna happen anyway. That's fine. Oh, yeah. You're a regular shell. The shell that fixes things died. Whoops. That's right. That's why you don't fix anything instantly, because you just explode. My bad. Hey, could you use the heal real quick? Yeah, can I beat FTL before I run out of memory? That's a good question. It is a race to the bottom now. Also, Slow Rider, hello. The Void War Arsenal. I've been using this Storm Cannon. And I mean, it's been carrying. It's been like most of my damage throughout this run. If you don't count the ramming, but like for the most part, yeah, the Storm Cannon's been doing pretty good. $29. Main issue we're fighting now is the rapidly increasing text file on my computer that threatens to destroy the world. Going back to your thing. Yeah, lucky notice that. I go like, how fast is this increasing? Right now it's 7.4 gigs. 7.44, 7.45, 7.46. Okay, yeah, no, it's increasing at like an untenable rate. we need to finish this run. Ram him. It must have been something that happened like recently because like right, this run's been going on for like 2.5 hours. It had to happen recently. But it's anyone's guess as to what it is. Get in here and help this guy. Bulking up. He is shooting. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna look all this. You. Ooh, doggy. Ooh, doggy dog. Still losing to these dummies. Oh my god, yeah, I'm really losing to these dummies. That... Quick medical attention. Thank you. Thank you for this attention. You don't board more. Okay, you guys leave to this room. Maybe you force all of them into this room. Nope, they're all gonna go to shields. Excellent. Or cloaking. They'll go to cloaking. That's better. I know that last guy wasn't in there. This guy's not staying in. This guy's leaving. All of you guys are going to go fight. Ooh. Leave my Shelly alone. Shells for Shelly. All these guys are so mean. I don't know who has syringes at this point. Somebody has syringes. Yeah, stop shooting me. No one died. No one has to die. The hit Flash game from 2009. I need drones so bad. It's fine. We're fine. Oh boy. Screw you. Yep. Save it for later. $43. Go do your quest. Thank you for the free gun. Okay, everyone's fine. You guys really need to... I need to save these positions in here. I don't know why I keep not doing this. Save positions. Come up. I have a little bit of money. I should spend some of it. Like, just a little bit of it. Now let me go do a... let's go do a little check real quick. Hyperspace log. What are you looking at? 7.7. Perfect. Increased by 0.3 gigabytes that fight. Thank you. You use an augment. Yep. Open the store. Got things to sell. 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 Nothing over there. You are selling burst 3. That's interesting. I'd rather have like another Vulcan, but that's not happening. And flat cannon. I guess flat cannon's not gonna help. Anti-hull's not gonna help. I mean, I guess like a flat cannon. It's just so slow. Really don't want a flat cannon. Buy out the fuel. They don't need the repairs either, to be honest. Newton forward operating base. I don't have time to spend money. You understand? I got all this money, gotta spend it on something. Advanced autopilots. Okay, he's faster than me. Okay, ram him then. Give him the 1-2 spadoo. Well, we get the music though. Ram him. Ram him in like the turrets or something. Hey, you rammed him in the turrets or something. That's pretty good. I got $30 out of it. We're just bopping. We're bopping, and we're thriving. Get back in here, get more syringes. Go bullets, go! I said go bullets, go! Just looking. Get out of here. Kill him faster. Okay, he's dead. Explode faster, please. Thank you. $35. Salvage for 2 fuel. Kind of worthless. Get me out of here. The surrender of his goods. He's mostly beams. And cloak. He's probably gonna beat me up. It's fine. We have extremely high engines for running away at rapid speeds. Ram him. It's right into his engines. $39. Probably gonna like shoot down every bullet I send at him, but still. I'm gonna look. I feel like I'll outspeed him with Max Vulcan. Or he won't shoot down anything. Oh, he might not be able to shoot down storm cannon bullets, which would be really nice. Having storm cannon bullets be immune would be real good. They might not be immune, but I'm just going to pretend it is. Syringe up, boys. Syringe up. Yeah, medical syringe, I think, is the way to go. Oh, yeah, we got him. $32, $25. I need to come over here, install a terminal upgrade, onboard tech. Defense scrambler, yes. That is definitely something I want. Integrated neural network. Oh, we have just... Oh, I don't have to have anyone in there. Yeah, I'll take that. I have so much money, I should spend it on things. Integrated neural network, yes. And mapping suite allows you to look at information that becomes the whole sector class. It should be stationary for some time. No thanks. Particulate dispersal. We can go for the enchanting build. Finally. Minus 20%. I'm not gonna worry about any of this right now. We just need to finish the run. Let me just come over here real quick. Maybe it was that last sector. Is it still like killing me? It's at 8.07. No, that's still that's a 0.4 increase, right? We're getting, yeah, we're getting like 400 megabytes of something. Okay. The real interesting thing will be how long it takes for XL to, or not XL, but Notepad to open it. Full power, smack them, 2 fuel, nothing else. Everyone's fine. Still fine. Get your syringes. Syringe up, boys. Syringe up. Need to buy a little more power. Okay, you boarded into a great room. Take it. Okay, $37. Max that out and that. Door's already maxed. Ship. Okay. Let us see the ship. Contact the ship. I will aid. I'm gonna aid the New Dawn. Sure, why not? Oh, they're jiggling. Full power. I think. Oh, I got the bad result, like the really bad result. You can only get so many free $200 lunches. Bound to happen. Are you still shooting things down? How are you still shooting things down? How are you doing this? Okay, we'll go ahead and cloak 2. Why not? Vulcan is soon to be online. I'm actually kind of curious how big the text document could get. I'm zip bombing my own computer. It appears the New Dawn escort ship you were protecting has left, running or jumping away. The 2 main cruisers, however, still locked in battle, are both damaged and leaking. Please, Captain, we can't last much longer. Step and finish the job. Okay, the New Dawn. Ram him. What do you mean, last much longer? This dude's on fire. What are you worried about? Okay, ram him. Hey, it's some health. Okay. Iron Watch ship managed to trigger emergency jump, leaving. Good thing you were here. It's clear that we have doomed without your help. Thank you. Now that it's about to ask you what's protocol, but clearly we're up against some tough opponents. Recovered some intel. The Iron Watch transport's recovered. It holds plans for a heist on our data vaults. We know there's a secret base here somewhere. We're gonna help and direct them to the Iron Watch escort. Okay, sure. They actually set up inside of a large asteroid in the same system as the data vault. Unfortunately for the cargo transcript we found, it appears they're quite close. Okay, we need to go now. Alright, sure. Yeah, the voluntary zip bomb. Whoopsie-doops, it looks like you've destroyed your own computer. Perform a deep scan. Photon beam Mark II. Yeah, I mean, thanks. Thanks, I guess. I will be using a store now to buy some sweet fuel. Photon beam Mark II. Only shoots. It's a beam. Can't really use that. Yeah, it looks like a little. It looked like a little ship. I will take that combat drone. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, my plan is to do 1, 2, 3, 4. We're gonna get this ship unlocked, and then we're gonna do the flagship, and then we're leaving. I'll agree to help. What am I doing here? He's on fire. Why are you on fire? I should have read that. Okay, I guess I'm just sticking. I don't know why he's on fire. He's dead. Okay. I guess I took all the guys from his ship and they're on my ship now. I've been so used to Zaramar. Thank you, Zaramar. Goodbye, Zaramar. I don't really want Zaramar. This is not the run for this. This is the run for why do we keep closing this tool down? Why am I like this? Why am I like this? This is what the run is right now. Oh, heavens to Betsy. There's some nonsense in them there hills. Yeah, truly questionable. Pinpoint the rebels' location. Beat them up. Like, you have to understand. We're on my own timer. The enemies have a timer and I have a timer. And the issue is my timer is probably the worst one. How much space do I have on my computer right now, by the way? I clicked off the screen so I can't pause. My computer, I have 100 gigabytes, so I'll survive. I did have like 20 yesterday, but I cleared a whole bunch out by deleting a bunch of stuff. No surrender. Because I was making room for more Doncaster. Follow me. Just follow the cruiser. Don't realize it. You don't even realize when you get to the Iron Watch base that you're right up against it. You pick up the faintest blip of the sensors of the large asteroid protected by the thick layer of rock. Okay. You make it into a cavernous space smaller than you expect to be packed with cargo containers and a few temporary structures. However, a quick scan indicates that the base is empty. It's been abandoned. We made a mistake. They've already moved on. Okay. Head back to the data vault. I want you to stay there in case we simply move somewhere nearby, or worse, complete the mission already, that they leave. Okay. When you are getting bored, a new ship appears on your sensors. At first, you think it's a new Dawn ship returning, but quickly resolves to be an Iron Watch ship. Upon seeing you, they activate their weapons and shoot you in the face. Okay, so we gotta kill them in 2 minutes. Send in the combat drone, I guess. Full power to ram. I take damage. That's unfortunate. Extra fortunate. It's fine. The combat drone's gonna beat him up, right? Combat drone's probably gonna carry. Yeah, see, it's fine. a lot of big spooky stuff, but not doing much. And I get a ship. So long as my save doesn't corrupt somehow. Thank God you managed to stop them. We defeated the rest of the ships of the data vault. This will slip through. We believe that he's still in the data, and the salvage team are on their way now. One of the things they have to distill with plans for a new cruiser. I've taken the liberty to email it to you. Would you like a gun? I mean, yeah, I can't really use it though. I don't have any turrets. But thanks for the kind offer. I will now go to the store and sell it. Instruct a dummy to practice shooting in space for $5. Why do I have this option now? Why can I now construct a dummy to shoot? Where did that come from? There are small children screaming outside. I'm assuming it's for normal reasons and they aren't being murdered. Doesn't sound like murder screams. It sounds like regular screams. So I'm assuming everything's all hunky-dory. We'll assume that. Yeah, the turret. Yeah, it's gonna be the turret. Let's get breach sealant and extinguishers and probably shield performance upgrades before we leave out the fuel. All right, boys. Boys. Let's do this. Wish I had Zoltan super shields. I do have level 3 mind control, so that solves this problem. Also, he's got all funny guns. Him and his shields? No, I hit him in the shields a lot, actually. Good. Jim, go hang out with other Jim as you learn the power of friendship. Also, combat drone coming in. Do a little Vulcan, a little bit of Storm down here. You're gonna board me. That's why I'm gonna send in my Jim. My Jim. He's dead. Shame. You're also dead though. Perish the final perish. $48. Gotta go save the world. Fuel on a sector map. Perfect. Salvage for $17. Wish you wouldn't break my systems. I use those for things. I use those for things and stuff. I was willing to risk it. I was gonna risk it for the biscuit. Can I have a thing that mans doors as well? Doors. Yeah. Go ahead and man those doors. That's a really nice upgrade. I like that one. That's a good upgrade. Yeah, they're halter guns. Hold on. Don't do this just yet. Base is here, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's judges. Judge, I mean, I'd rather go to the store. I don't think the judge has anything for me. He might judge me for my file size. What's the log file sitting at right now? Let me go double check real quick. Let's see. It is sitting at 9. It's 911 actually. A tragedy. Yeah, that guy had a thermal crusher. Additional damage for each fire in the room. That's neat. Buy some fuel and get out of here. Is it the Eggman? No, this is the don't you have No. This is just free dude. Sorry. Sandwich, you're too silly for me. You've been confirmed to be far too silly. Just gotta stop breaking my O2. $37 or engines are destroyed. Stop breaking my O2. I need that. Okay, it worked out pretty well. You can go stand in here. Such a goofy run. Really wish you didn't board me like that, but what can you do? All right, boys. Drug up. You need the drugs. Straight to the veins. $50 and a halberd. Okay, good. We'll get more drugs. We should upgrade the drug system. Internal upgrades. Fusion Bay. I guess I'll get sickness treatment so that they get to attack more often. Or get to use more drugs. More drugs. Then you ace ram him. I'm just imagining, and probably, you know, not quite fairly, but I'm imagining that every time I've clicked ram, it's actually added in like a for loop where it now writes ram them. So now that I've rammed 95 people every second, it writes ram them 95 times. And it's free ion cannon. I'll take it. All right, boys. Drug up. Sickness should go away pretty fast, I would say. We did just fine on the borders. If I get bored here again, that'd be great. We're gonna board up there. Congratulations, fight to the death. Really, this is just waiting for Vulcan to come and do its job. Okay, you did a good job. Your reward is suffocation eternally. You know what? Vulcan, his cloaking, please. Good, thank you. Now you go for weapons. And I'm gonna cloak. Not gonna do much considering, you know, constantly shooting bullets. $20, and we will go ahead and get a store. Anything I care about in here besides selling this? No. Defense kit. Makes your crew better at survival on your ship. Takes less damage. Speed plus 4 HP. Second kill when idle. That's not bad. Pretty good. Why not? Purchase some funny things. Also, drug up. More drugs for the drug god. Alright, it's time for the flagship, because we're just gonna go to the flagship right now before anything breaks. Flagship time, it's a flagship. Ram him with the things. Turn on this thing, turn this off, turn this on. This on, this. You've gone insane. Enemy has all boarded me down here, that's good. Wish you'd fight me in this room, but whatever. You know, if I go down, yeah, lead them into there. Perfect. That's where we want to fight him. Vulcan's gonna be shooting this for a while. Ram him. I hit his missile bay. That's pretty good. Let's get $44 out of it. And this is gonna be there for a while. You've sent me many a men. Many men. Pheromone up. Oh, he ran. You both sit in here and fight, and you have to leave because he does too much damage. No longer insane. Get back in there and help. That guy, this is all going fine. We're gonna go ahead and use this. Right. Everyone stabs up. And stabbed up just fine. Please select my crew. Okay, let's go ahead and start vulcaning this. Vulcan, I need you to hit. Okay, maybe this. Try and see if I can turn off his missile launcher so I don't take missiles. Nope, taking missiles anyway. I can cloak through this. Yeah, I can cloak through this. Good enough. Dead? Dead. Perfect. Fix. $21. We want to come over here and stall. Nope, not the reputation day. Stall. We want to come to cloaking and get shadow weaponry. Yes. And then we want to go to battery. Plus with sun, battery is always active. That's kind of neat. Plus 7% recharge rate, shield recharge, evasion, with battery backup low. Battery cooldown is increased by 25%. Incompatible with the cooldown. I'm buying this. We burn brightly. Okay, that one's fine. We have $85. Let's spend that in. I wouldn't mind getting buffer, I guess. I'm not worried about that right now. Right now, we're worried about escaping the gigabyte file. Okay, RAM, full power. Yes, we want to throw this up. We want to throw this up. He only has 3 crew. He lost most of his crew from all of his nonsense. He did a little bit too much nonsense, and he is suffered, and I have made out like a bandit. A bandit in the night. Okay. And then we go ahead and boost this up because that's going to increase all of our stuff. You're going to leave so I can fix this room. Actually, no. This is the guy doing it. Never mind. I think we're already as good as it gets. Probably. That one is a cloak. Kill the drone. We'll kill the next one. Lot of beep boop bleeps. I'm gonna shoot our volley. Vulcan is now online at 0.5. Good to see. We wanna rush him down, I think. Can I get some power here somewhere? I don't know where, but somewhere. I got hacked. Okay, they're dead. Good. Didn't even take any damage. $23. Right. We have enough for some buffer. That's what I was wanting. We're coming in on the final phase. We're up to 9.8 gigabytes. Really? What could it be? What could be in the file? Who is to blame? I mean, it's me, obviously, but in a broader sense, what you know, mod is it? What mod am I blaming? Let's look this one. Now, he does have this. That's an issue. I can probably get him to break it because he's the only one over there. Oh, he's got super shields at the moment. Hold on, we gotta get rid of these first. Okay. And then send this guy to go punch this. A lot of bullets coming in, but I've got 68 evasion. That's all you need, baby. He is currently... It's going to get down to 5 seconds, which would be nice. Okay, you hit a couple of things I don't care too much about. Yes. Yes, the bullets. Let them fly. Yes, I'm taking damage as well, but that's okay. I'm going to outspeed him. Oof. Down back up to 0.8. Sad. But he's dead. All right. Freedom. Freedom. That was a very goofy run. I enjoyed that run. I enjoyed that run a lot. There are a lot of things wrong with it. But I enjoyed that run. Alright, real quick. Let's go look at the ships we got. I gotta turn this game off. Yeah, what in the world's in the log? That's the question. I did get this thing, I think. I got this laser turret thingy. And I should have gotten... Oh, there's no type B. How in the world was I gonna unlock like this somehow? I have no idea. There was like... there's two options to unlock this thing. This one is the hacker man ship, I see. And I got this one too. Sustain bombs. Lots and lots of sustain bombs. Interesting. I think next week when we come back, we're gonna be doing we're gonna do this one, I think. We're gonna do something less crazy. But let's throw on I guess if I close this down, it's just gonna be quit. Yeah, it's just gonna be Jimmy. We'll watch Jimmy. Okay, the final size coming in at a whopping 10.5 gigabytes. Pretty good, pretty good. Let me try and load that into Notepad. Yeah, all these closed, don't exist, don't exist, don't exist, don't exist, don't exist, don't exist. Yep, goodbye, all that. All that is goodbye. This could take several minutes. All right. So, while we're waiting, what's everyone's thoughts? I assume this is gonna let me still stream it. It won't like lock my entire computer up. I mean, so a couple things. I think I liked everything I had. Clearly, the radical stuff, it needs some massaging. It needs a little bit of massaging because it's not there yet. It's got some good ideas, but I mean, you saw the end of that. That was crazy. All right. I can confirm we have the culprit. Bets. Who do you think it is? Who is currently to blame for all of this? It could be anybody. Let me bring up the mod list and we can actually look at it and figure out who we want to blame. It did not take multiple minutes. It actually loaded pretty fast. Thank you, computer. Here is the mod list. Who do you think could it be? Do you think it's somehow the Vertex utilities and no one's ever noticed? Could it be the old guard? Maybe Radical Larry? Or maybe even this crew stats that really didn't do much of anything? A certain toothpaste-haired avatar? Could it be the Blue Man group? Yeah, what's the Blue Man? Out of all these, the correct answer. Let me get. Hold on. Let me scroll down this real quick. There's a couple lines in here, and I can see where the issue happened. All right. We'll throw up Notepad. There she is. Look at Notepad. Look at this beautiful Notepad. So it's going well. We got the ship 4 RAM. It's doing things, and then we get to storage checks. Everything's going just fine, and we got a whatever that is. Sylvan traveling merchant, and then we get hit with whatever this is, right? Traveling merchant extreme. Build the callback for eternal event. Calculate stat posts. And scripts Lily ECM suite. Attempt to compare a number with nil. And then compare a number with nil. And nil. And nil. And nil. And nil. And nil. And that goes on for it looks like it goes on for, let's see, that's 135 million lines, I think. If I'm reading this right, 135 million lines. I think it's one of the Lily things. So, yeah, it goes on for eternity. So as it turns out, our culprit is definitely one of these two. So I think my